What's up? What's up, everybody? You know, I'm on here. This is my first video. Kind of nervous. I'm kind of camera shy. You know, you know. I'm just here because it's a lot of people watching me. You see what I'm saying? And what I mean by watching me, it's a lot of people that's in witchcraft and black magic and voodoo and all this other stuff that's watching my life. From a distance. You see what I'm saying? Because they heard me and they know that I'm a genuine person who's living for God and for Jesus. So they wanna feel like they can get some growth off of me because they see the multiple people that's watching me. They see the multiple people that's in witchcraft that's doing that demonic work, and they feel like they want to grow. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want no BS in their life, and they want, you know what I'm saying, to grow into what they think was best for them, but it's really in bondage in them, and it's corrupting their minds and just their hearts and their conscience, and just pulling them away from God, and they don't even know what they becoming. Even if they do know, they still don't know what they becoming. And hell is eternal, man. These demons that they talking to and y'all they getting this information from, hell is real. These demonic forces is not gonna roam forever. You see what I'm saying? And God is gonna put an end to this. You see what I'm saying? I go through the pain. I go through the persecution. I go through that because I know this is not my eternal faith. You see what I'm saying? Fate. This is not gonna be forever. You see what I'm saying? So I go through it. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go through it because I'm been called by God to, you know what I'm saying, to go through it, not for only for myself, but for other people, and let them know that God can protect you from all this black magic. You see what I'm saying? From all this witchcraft. His Bible verses talking about it. He said he give you power over the serpents and scorpions, and nothing by any means shall harm you. You see what I'm saying? He said whatever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. Whatever I loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. These spiritual principles that God has given, just like the people that's in contract and agreement with the demonic forces, when they go to the spirit, we can go to God, the creator of all spirits, the God of this spiritual world. He is spirit, and those that worship him in the spirit and truth. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just here, trying to preach my truth, you feel me? And just let people know that's watching me, you know what I'm saying? Let them know how I'm coming. Like, I ain't your average Joe. I know what's going on. I can see what you doing. I can see you trying to work and grow off me. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, they can laugh at me and all this other stuff. The car just rolled past, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a public park. And the people in witchcraft, they want to see who this is because I'm not responding right now to the spells and curses. So they feel like, oh, he don't know what's going on. We slapping him. No, I'm doing this video, but let me get back to what I was talking about, man. Really, why I'm on here is to talk about why good people suffer, why people who living for Christians go through the pain and the persecution, and why people dying, and you know what I'm saying, and what it means and what God tell you about it. You see what I'm saying? So right now, I'm in First Timothy chapter 4. You see what I'm saying? The King James Bible. You know what I'm saying? King James version right there. But you know, let me just get to what God put on my spirit. You see what I'm saying? And now here we go. Now he say the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the later time some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits. Now giving heed mean pay attention or take notice to. To seducing. Seduce mean entice someone into sexual activity, or that's the verb meaning of seduce, or attract someone into a belief or into a course of action that's indivisible or foolhardy. And indivisible means likely to have an unfortunate consequence or unwise. And foolhardy means recklessly bold or rash. So he's saying that some should depart from the faith, you know what I'm saying, giving to heed to seducing spirits that's gonna seduce you and track you to a belief or a course of action that's indivisible or foolhardy. You know what I'm saying? And indivisible mean likely to have unfortunate consequences, which I just said. And foolhardy is recklessly bold or rash. You know what I'm saying? In doctrines of devils. So he said the Spirit speak especially that in a later time some will give heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. And the word doctrine is basically, a belief system, belief held by a church or a party or a group of people. You know what I'm saying? He said, now the Spirit speaketh expressly in the later time that some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. So these belief systems, you know what I'm saying, like everything relies in you. The power relies. You just got to tap into it. You can manifest whatever you want to manifest, and the law of attraction and all this goofiness, you know what I'm saying? These are doctrines of devils, belief systems. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in anything in your mind, you can achieve it. You manifest and put the work. Work means, you know what I'm saying, doing the demonic activities. Basically, that's what you're doing. You yielding yourself to be a vessel to demons. You know what I'm saying? But he said a lot of people is going to be just deceived from the truth by opening themselves up to the demonic spirits, because they're going to be listening to doctrines of devils. You know what I'm saying? Speaking lies and hypocrisy. I can't really say the word like that. You know what I'm saying? And hypocrisy, like hypocrite, mean having their conscience seared with a hot iron. You know what I'm saying? And no, hypocrisy, I'm sorry. Hypocrisy means the practice, I'm sorry I ain't pronouncing it right too. The practice of claiming to have moral standards or beliefs to which one's own behavior do not conform, pretense. So, you know what I'm saying? He said speaking lies and hypocrisy, like a hypocrite. And once again, the definition means the practice of claiming to have moral standards or beliefs to which one's own behavior do not conform. They say they love you. They say they love you. What they mean love, it means like they obsess with the power of what they getting of seeking the knowledge and the things that the demons are telling them to do towards you. So when they say, man, I love you, just certain people mean it's the genuine love that comes from God. Like you really care about their well-being. You care if they hurt, if they going through any problems in life. You genuinely care. That's the real love. But the love that they talking about is like the love of obsession with the magic. They obsess. They love the power and control that they feel like they gain. You see what I'm saying? So he said, speaking lies and hypocrisy. And once again, the practice of claiming to have moral standards or beliefs which one's own behavior did not conform, pretense. You know what I'm saying? Said, nah, they giving their conscience seared. He says, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. Conscious or inner feeling or a voice viewed as acting as a guide to rightness or wrongness of one's behavior. So they basically being hypocrites and having that inner voice, having a connection with God that's telling them, nah, this ain't right, man. If I get in this magic and I work this magic on this person, man, it's going, you know what I'm saying, that ain't right, you feel me? I see the harm, even if they family members. It's getting so wicked. The demon, once you allow them demons to come into you, it's going to all be about self. They're going to be lovers of themselves. They're not going to really care about nobody else or what they got going on unless it ain't affecting them. And when it's affecting them, then it's a problem. So they having a conscience, that inner voice that's telling them that's wrong, is getting seared. You see what I'm saying? And seared means burn or scorch. You know what I'm saying? It's burning that inner voice that's telling them that what's wrong. Now they taking on these satanic beliefs, what he was saying. Giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Doctrines mean beliefs. Now they conscience is seared and they getting seduced and deceived into these belief systems. Like, man, I can't go back, because they open their eyes up. And of course, the demonic is not going to show you no good things about the Christians. You see the light, you see the protection, but you get blinded of the demonic, where You know what I'm saying? It sears you, it burns your inner conscience of what's right and what's wrong. You see what I'm saying? By you bringing pain or hurt to some people, you feel like you doing what's best for you. You don't care about nobody. You see what I'm saying? And that's affecting the world. Like they say, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and all that in the Old Testament. If it's an eye for an eye, y'all stabbing everybody, you know what I'm saying? Who gonna see? It's just gonna be reckless. Ain't nobody gonna care about nobody. And then that's why the world is coming to where it's coming to now. You see what I'm saying? But back to the word, you know what I'm saying? Back to the word. Back to the word where I was at. You know what I'm saying? Okay, where I'm at. Now, these scriptures is what I'm talking about. Is just basically on the world and why it's coming to what it's coming to, and just why people suffer, you know what I'm saying? But this what it say right here. Now, this is a faithful saying and worthy of all exception. That's verse 9 of chapter 4 of 1 Timothy. Somebody trying to work their magic on me right now too, but this is a faithful saying and worthy of all exception. Faithful. The word faithful means loyal, constant, steadfast, true to the facts, or original. So he's saying his word is faithful. This is facts. You see what I'm saying? This is loyal. This is consistent. This is steadfast. Everything in his word is the truth. You see what I'm saying? And worthy. Worthy means having or showing the qualities, the merit or recognition, or specific in a way. Or the noun version, a person notable or important to a particular sphere. He's saying this is faithful and saying and worthy of all exception. This is worthy, a person notable, important, or in a particular sphere because they're important to what's going on in the world. People that's living for Jesus out here, man. You see what I'm saying? We are important. You see what I'm saying? Because we have to take the pain and the hurt, even for the people who's dishing it out. Because once they see the love, the genuine love that Jesus put inside us, you see what I'm saying? Once they see that we sincere, once they see that we love and forgive, you see what I'm saying? We examples. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, it helped people recognize where they at and recognize how much God love you. You see what I'm saying? But he said, for therefore we both labor. And the guy who's writing this, he's talking about him and the people who also living for Christ. He said, we both labor. Now, the definition of labor, it got many different. I'm on Google, by the way, too, on the phone. So, and I just wrote it down in my little book. But the verb, the noun, I should say, labor means work specially hard or physically work. I ain't talking about that because I got to watch the words that I speak. You see what I'm saying? Because work, they use that as a demonic term in the demonic world. The people that got their eyes open into witchcraft and sorcery, they use that word work. You see what I'm saying? Damn, it's a lot of them out here, boy. They know I'm preaching. They coming through, riding through the little park, trying to dish their little spells on me, but trying to work their magic on me. But like I said, the word work, the demonic people who have their eyes open, they use these words. You see what I'm saying? So back to what I was saying, you know what I'm saying? He said we both labor, and the word labor has many meanings. The verb labor definition means work hard, make a great effort. But it has number 2, and I'm getting this off of Google now. And the number 2, if you Google it, labor, is having a difficulty in doing something despite of working hard. But remember the work. So this means it said having a difficulty in doing something despite of working hard. Having a difficulty in being a Christian despite our dedication and our ambition to doing what's right. You see what I'm saying? We have dedicated ourselves despite of all the people that come against us, despite of people who's in witchcraft, who's trying to work magic on us and bring pain and sleepless nights and just all type of stuff. You see what I'm saying? Despite that, we go through it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go through it. And that's what he's saying. He said, for therefore we both, he's talking about him and the people as Christians. He said, therefore we both labor and suffer reapproach. The word suffer, it means experience or be subject to an illness or bad or unpleasant. Tolerate. He said we both suffer bad stuff. We both suffer unpleasant stuff. You see what I'm saying? People that come against us, you know what I'm saying? Just people that's trying to break our spirit for standing up for the right things, just exposing the darkness, what's going on in the world. You see what I'm saying? So that's what basically he's saying. He said, therefore we both labor and suffer reapproach. Reapproach means, you know what I'm saying? And I'm on Google. On the phone, I just wrote it down, you know what I'm saying, on my phone. Address someone in such a way that expresses disapproval or disappointment. He said we both labor, go through stuff despite all the wrong things, you know what I'm saying, the bad, unpleasant things. He said we suffer reapproach. Address someone in such a way that expresses disapproval or disappointment. And disapproval means possess or expression of an unfavorable opinion, or disappointment, sad or displeased caused by the non-fulfillment or the hopes of expectations. He's saying we suffer these things in his reapproach, which is address someone in a way that expresses disapproval or disappointment, because we not living the law of society. You see what I'm saying? We ain't opening our eyes up to the black magic. We ain't conforming to what they want us to conform to. So they gonna approach us. They gonna reapproach us. They gonna talk about us. They gonna try to slander us. They gonna try to deceive you. They gonna try to do everything there is to make it seem like you the problem, when really they the problem. They the one who causing pain to people. You see what I'm saying? They the one who trying to bring hurt and destroy people's lives and all this stuff, and they looking at us as the problem when we telling the truth and love, the real genuine love of God. You see what I'm saying? And they feeling some type of way about us. You see what I'm saying? And they the ones out here doing it. But this is what the words say. And look, check this out. He said, therefore we both labor and suffer reapproach because we trust in the living God, who is the Savior of all men, especially those that believe. He said we suffer these things, we go through these things because we trust in the living God, who is the Savior of all men, especially those that believe. This is why. This is a demonic system, a one world order. They think that they're going to take over God's dominion. They think that they gonna run the world. They think that it's gonna go their way, and God ain't gonna put his wonders in it. And that's because we trust in the living God. And the only reason why they doing it is because they know that they motives are evil. And if they don't have nobody who's convicting them or calling them out on their evil behavior, saying I see you, then they can live carefree and just do what they want to do. You see what I'm saying? And ain't nobody telling them and putting that conviction in their ear. You see what I'm saying? So then they can run out here reckless, free, doing what they want to do. And if they get rid of all the people that's speaking on that, they can do what they want. Free for society. Everybody go party, work their magic and all that there, you know? But he said these things command and teach. You see, that's verse 11. So I'm telling them, I'm preaching on this word, telling the testimonies of what I go through and just other people around the world, you know what I'm saying? And I'm teaching them, letting them know that, man, if you commit to God, God ain't gonna leave you out here. What makes you think God ain't gonna protect you from these demons out here when he run the world? You see what I'm saying? Yes, they got free will. Yes, they got free. You say, why did I go through all this? Why, if you love me, God, why you allowing me to go through this pain and this hurt and all this? You want to know why? God loves us and loved everybody and loved even his creation, his children, the demons, the devil. He loved them to the point of time where he gave them free will. You know what I'm saying? And he loved them so much where he'd rather give them free will than to prevent evil, because he want to give you a choice whether to serve him. You see what I'm saying? To do what you want to do. If he tell you you can't do this and you can't do it, then that's domination. You see what I'm saying? It's not love. You see what I'm saying? He's forcing you to love him if he didn't give you free will. And that's not what God loves you that much, where he give you your own choice whether to serve him. You see what I'm saying? And that's why people do evil. It started up there in heaven with the devil. He the first one that practiced his own free will up there and made the third of heaven fall with him. You see what I'm saying? So that's free will. He allow you to do what you want to do. He give you a choice whether you serve him or not. You see what I'm saying? So that's just what's going on in the world. It's a lot of them out here, boy. Back to this word, though, man. He said, let no man despise the youth. Okay, now, despise means feel contempt or deep repugnance for. Contempt, the definition, contempt means the feeling that a person or thing is beneath consideration, worthless, or deserving scorn. And repugnance means intense disgust. He said, let no man despise the youth. So he's saying that these people, let no man, you know what I'm saying, despise, feel contempt or deep repugnance. And contempt means the feeling that a person or thing is beneath consideration, worthless, or deserving scorn. And the repugnance means intense disgust. He's saying, let nobody tell you because you're a Christian, or the people that's the children that's coming up. He said, let not the man despise the youth. Don't let these people teach these children that because you're a Christian that you're worthy of persecution, of people calling you this, you know what I'm saying, that they have the right to do this, that you less of a person. No, it's because it's built on demonic principles of the world and the laws. You see what I'm saying? Don't teach these kids that. You see what I'm saying? And most of these people are teaching their kids in it. They bringing their kids up into this magic and this sorcery and the kids nowadays, 2020, that's like 12, 13, they growing up to this. See, we 90s, baby. This wasn't going on. This was always going on since the beginning of the earth, but it wasn't on this scale of what it's on now. You see what I'm saying? The kids now, they growing up with violence in the streets, plus witchcraft, plus, you know what I'm saying, shootings, violence, you see what I'm saying, killings, robbings, all this there, you know what I'm saying, plus people doing magic, and they mamas and they cousins and brothers and sisters and aunties and uncles dying for no reason. They don't know what's going on, and they loving them, and they growing up with all this, and they got to balance all this. So you got to tell them what's going on. Like, man, Joe, don't open your eyes to that, because people that love you will turn on you, try to sacrifice you, give you to the wolves. You see what I'm saying? Act like they ain't never known you. That's what the demonic will do to you. That's what open up your eyes and this magic will do to you, because you open up your spirit. You allowing spirits to come in as demonic forces. You see what I'm saying? These things ancient. They study human beings for thousands of years. You know what I'm saying? These things ancient. They've been here before the world even existence. They was up there in heaven. You see what I'm saying? So these things are ancient. They have spiritual knowledge and spiritual power that, you know what I'm saying, humans can't really do. You see what I'm saying? So they so deceptive. They'll trick you just like that if you ain't got the gift of discernment of God. You see what I'm saying? But back to the word. He said, be thou an example of the believers in his word. This the word. We got to be an example. Now we ain't living by the law. You see what I'm saying? We saved by the law, but at the same time, we live and do his commandments and his word to be an example, to set the difference between the false prophets out there, you see what I'm saying, and all the people who acting like they living for Jesus. You know what I'm saying? He said, be an example in word and in conversation. See, this is what I learned. I learned that, you see what I'm saying, majority that the conversations what's going on is spiritual. If you go up to, if you in the world, you see what I'm saying, you around a lot of people that got their eyes open, you see what I'm saying, and just their conversation gonna be spiritual off the rip. You see what I'm saying? If you don't know what's going on, they might talk about something because they control. If you look up the word possess on Google, It means completely controlled by an evil spirit. That means what they think, their every thought process, their every movement, every time they do something, is controlled by an evil spirit. So when they come, they barely could be normal. Because the demon is constantly in their mind trying to tell them to carry out their agendas. Because spirits don't have dominion over the earth. You see what I'm saying? God, when he created the earth, he gave man, human beings, the dominion over the earth. You see what I'm saying? Spirits can't roam around and they have to have consent, or you know what I'm saying, they have to have a body. They can't be in this world. They can't do no evil unless they have a body. You see what I'm saying? And God gave us dominion. You know what I'm saying? Once you come in agreement with them demons can possess you. Then they can carry out their work because they got a physical body in this earth where they can carry out their work. You see what I'm saying? When the people doing witchcraft and black magic, when these people doing their rituals and all this, even though it show up to a person, you see what I'm saying? It's not the person. And I'm jumping all around. I'm jumping out because this is my first video and I'm just going all, I'm just, you know. But when they do their rituals, they ain't no people doing this. You could be 1,000 miles away. You could be in Florida somewhere and they up in Illinois, you know what I'm saying? And try to work some magic on you and it show up. This person way over there. That's not the person. The person have evil intentions toward you. You see what I'm saying? They want this to happen to you. But if you look at it, this is not the person. You see what I'm saying? This is a spirit that's actually carrying out. You see what I'm saying? The agenda of the I'm tweaking. This is the spirit that's doing the work. So you can't get mad at people when you come around a person and they talking all this, speaking on your life, and you don't know how the hell they know all this. Like, damn, but I don't even know that this is a spirit that's telling them this. You can't look at no people. But back to the word though. He said, in conversation, in charity, and in spirit, and in faith. So we got to be an example in conversations and giving when we see homeless people out there living on the street. You see what I'm saying? Help them out. A lot of people don't be caring about them. You know what I'm saying? I know how I feel. I know how I feel to leave everybody leave you for dead and you know, you ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? And in faith and in purity. We got to teach these people and show them and be an example that no matter what I'm going through, I'm going to keep faith in Jesus because I know we going to prevail. Yeah, I go through things. Yeah, you know the Bible verse, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Yeah, the weapon may form. He ain't say the weapon ain't going to form. He said no weapon formed against me going to prosper. That mean it ain't going to work. Somebody working their magic on me right now, though. You know, but that mean the weapon may show up. It may come up in existence and show an effect, but that don't mean it's gonna prosper. If you keep the faith, I guarantee you, God ain't gonna keep you in there. Even if you don't know about witchcraft, he gonna work and get you up out of it. Guaranteed you that. Guaranteed you that. He said, till I come and give attendance to reading and an exhortation to the doctrine. An exhortation means an address of communication, empathically urging someone to do something. Y'all, I ain't that smart, bright on these words, but he said, till I come and give attendance to reading, to the encourage, basically in communication, talking to them, you letting them know. You see what I'm saying? What's going on? And the doctrine. And the doctrine mean the belief. The belief of the word. The facts of the word. The facts of what's going on or what God talking about. I ain't talking about this on my own. This is what God's talking about. And he said, neglect not the gift that is in thee, which is given to thee by the prophecy, which is laying on the hands of the publicity. Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me real quick. I'm gonna Google that. I ain't put that in my notes. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta bear with me. And I hope y'all watch the whole video too, because this is me just going off the top, you feel me? This the word. Hold on, let me turn it up for y'all.
Presbyter.
Presbyter. A church or an elder. A minister of the second order under the authority of a bishop or a priest. Okay, so he said, neglect not the gift that is in thee, which is given by the prophecy, which is the laying on the hands of the basically a minister of the church by us. You know what I'm saying? The Holy Spirit in us laying the hands on the people and praying for them. You see, and believing it. That's gonna manifest, and that's a gift from God. You see what I'm saying? He said, meditate upon these things and give thyself wholly to them, that the profiting may appear to all. Take heed, which is pay attention to thyself. By us reading this word and meditating on this, it's going to make us look at ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because this word is the word of God, and it speaks to our spirit and our soul, and it make it look at ourselves like, damn. You see what I'm saying? Because it's speaking to you, and it's like, damn, man, I gotta step it up. I gotta get to it. You feel me? I gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? He said, meditate upon these things and get thyself wholly to them. Give yourself fully to them, that the prophet may appear to all. That it's gonna show to everybody. When you give yourself fully to it, they gonna see you. You go out there in that world, boy, they gonna see you. Especially them people out there and got their eyes open. They might try to cap when they come around you saying some, oh Lord, or just speak on some of them spirits talking to them because they see the light in you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna see you. You give yourself fully to it, boy, they gonna see how you coming, you feel me? But God gonna protect you. Don't discourage about it. You know what I'm saying? And continuing them, for doing thou should both save thyself and them that hear. By us meditating on this word, paying attention to ourselves, you see what I'm saying? And the doctrine, he said, for thou doing this both to save thyself and them that hear. By us meditating on this all the time, day and night, it's putting the word in our spirit. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna save us at the same time, because it's the word of God in this Bible. You see what I'm saying? It's speaking to us, showing us. It's speaking because his word are spirit and in truth. You see what I'm saying? So the spirit and his word is speaking to us, and it's help us advance in our relationship with him, and it save us from the destruction that we don't see in ourselves once we have communion with him and read and soak his word in our spirit, because his word are spirit and truth and his life. These words are spirit. You see what I'm saying? And it feeds us, and it shows us what we need to advance on and what we need to, you see what I'm saying? Just show us what we slacking on. You know what I'm saying? And them that hear. Now, some people might watch this video just to see where I'm at. You see what I'm saying? They might be in witchcraft. You see what I'm saying? They want to hear, act like they with it. You see what I'm saying? Oh, man, God, keep doing what you're doing, all this, that, and that. But they might be in a video. They might be not in a video, but they might be watching the video just to see what you talking about, to see where you at, to see how they want to deal with you. You see what I'm saying? But I don't care about none of that. You feel what I'm saying? Because God gonna show me everything that come against me regardless. You see what I'm saying? All the witchcraft, the magic, the voodoo. I've been doing this for only 2 years, and God has given me a lifetime experience. You see what I'm saying? On spiritual knowledge, just by seeking him. Because he is the creator of all, even them demons. God created the eyeball. You see? God created the eyeball. You see what I'm saying? So you don't think he see what's going on? All these human beings, he created this eye to visualize, and not the eye, but the eyeball. You know what I'm saying? He created this for human beings to see. So you don't think he see? See, we can't. It say in the Bible, God's ways are higher than our ways, and his thoughts are higher. We can't understand fully how he work, because if we did, we wouldn't need God. You see what I'm saying? He see what's going on. He everywhere. I don't know how he could do it, but he is. You know what I'm saying? The devil ain't everywhere. The demons ain't everywhere. You see what I'm saying? They got ranks and orders. God everywhere. He see what's going on. You see what I'm saying? And if you seek the creator, he gonna let you know about his creation. You see, he's the father. You see what I'm saying? It's just like if you had a father that's growing up, a father that had kids. You see what I'm saying? And he got his kids that rebelled against him, and he got his kid that's living with him. You know what I'm saying? That's teaching the truth. That's showing that he's showing the way and the truth. You ain't think he gonna warn about them people over there, his kids that they went. Look, man, that ain't your brothers and your sister. Them is, you know what I'm saying? They done went away. They done went to a whole nother way. You see what I'm saying? Somebody working that magic on me too, but man, God gonna let you know. God is gonna let you know about the spiritual things that go on. You see what I'm saying? If you seek Him with all your faith and all your heart, man, He will let you know, and He'll save you from the witchcraft. For the people that think they too far deep in it, you see what I'm saying? They done got into witchcraft and they open their eyes up. This one thing I'm gonna say about my life. I be thinking that's a forever thing, but no, people fall on that witchcraft, boy. If they ain't got too much going on around them, you see what I'm saying? They keep them focused on that. I done seen people, and this is my life. I done been around organizations and systems that's been set up to try to bring me down, to try to, for the demonic kingdom, to try to carry out their work. I done been in this, but soon as God take me away from that, you see what I'm saying? To fulfill my purpose, you see what I'm saying? I done seen the whole organization fall. You see what I'm saying? And that let me know that this is the spirits. You see what I'm saying? God can save you from that witchcraft. He can, if you change. And then you got a better advantage. Yeah, you seen all that. Yeah, you seen all that hurt and that pain. But God can protect you. That's just like I be doing my spiritual warfare. People be trying to work their magic. They'll see God's power. You see what and still rebel. But you got some to be like, damn, that's all I needed to see. You see what I'm saying? Because they know that God is all powerful. But God can save you from that witchcraft, man. But I thank everybody who gonna come out here and support me and just, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep making videos about this. I'm gonna keep going. Because I know it's too many people watching me. It's too many people watching me. They got their eyes open doing all this. And since you watching me, I'm gonna give you something to watch. You see what I'm saying? I hope you pay attention to the whole video. And for the people that's watching and they really want to know the truth about God, I'm here to help you, my guy. You see what I'm saying? Or the woman, my sister, my brother, I'm here to teach you about the truth. You see what I'm saying? And let you know that you got power over these demonic forces. And don't get discouraged. But thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is my first video. And rock with me. All right.